In India, the democratic process relies heavily on electronic voting machines, that is EVMs, during the elections. Now, you must have heard the mention of EVMs in political slugfests, where parties are blaming either the machine or the other party for tampering with the machine.
As far as EVMs is concerned, by the Election Commission, and some very important issues about the whole management of the EVM.
It is the duty of the Election Commission to keep transparency, to maintain transparency, and also create confidence among Indian voters.
ये चोर मशीन है, ईमानदारी से ये चोर मशीन है, और मैं इन सब लीडरों से गुजारिश करूंगा इस मशीन को खत्म करना।
ईवीएम के बिना नरेंद्र मोदी चुनाव नहीं जीत सकता है। पक्ष की पार्टी को ये मशीनें दिखा दीजिए, ये कैसे चलती हैं, हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स को दिखा दीजिए।
But what exactly are EVMs? How do they work? And are they tamperable? Let's find out. EVMs are sophisticated electronic devices designed to facilitate fair and transparent voting. They replace traditional paper, ballots, and offer several advantages, including speed, accuracy, and efficiency. ECI EVM consists of ballot unit, that is BU, control unit, that is CU, and the later added voter verifiable paper audit trail, that is VVPAT. Now let's dive into its history. EVMs were first used in 1982 in 50 polling stations in a by-election to Kerala's Parur Assembly seat. The first large-scale use of EVMs was in 1998 when it was used in 16 assembly seats in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Delhi. The 2004 Lok Sabha election was the first parliamentary poll that was conducted entirely on EVMs. EVMs sped up the process of vote counting by more than 10 times in some cases. While the counting of ballot papers took about 30 to 40 hours in each assembly constituency, these days results of trends emerge within 2 to 3 hours. Now here's how they work. When a voter enters the polling booth, they are provided with a unique voter verified paper audit trail, that is VVPAT slip. This slip displays the symbol and name of the candidate they have voted for, providing a physical record for verification. To cast their vote, the voter presses the button next to the candidate of their choice on the EVM. Each candidate is assigned a specific button and symbol to avoid any sort of confusion. When a voter presses a button against the candidate he or she wishes to vote for, the machine locks itself. This EVM can be opened only with a new ballot number. This way, EVMs ensure that one person gets to vote only once. The EVM records the vote electronically. It ensures the secrecy of the ballot as the vote is encrypted and cannot be traced back to the individual voter. Throughout the voting process, the EVM maintains an accurate tally of all votes cast. This eliminates the need for manual counting, reducing the chances of any errors or fraud. After the voting concludes, the EVM securely stores the votes until they are retrieved for counting. This process ensures the integrity and confidentiality of the electoral process. Once the voting is over, election officials retrieve the data from each EVM to compile the final results. This data is cross-checked with the physical VVPAT slips to ensure accuracy and transparency. The big question comes now. Can we trust EVMs? The Election Commission says EVMs are tamper-proof and accurate. Questions have been raised over EVMs in the past few years, mostly from parties that have lost the polls. The same parties have often swallowed the questions when they've won the elections. To set questions and doubts at rest, the Election Commission organized a hackathon last year, but the allegations of voting machines being manipulated persist. Now let's look at the production and design of the EVMs. There are only two Indian PSUs that manufacture EVM machines. Bharat Electronic Limited, that is BEL, being the first, and Electronics Corporation of India Limited, that is ECIL, which is the other. The secret source code is only accessible to a few engineers. Engineers who are in the factory have no clue about the constituency-wise deployment of this machine. Now, given the sheer scale of Indian elections and the size of the electorate, EVMs are unlikely to be discarded. Experts say that there are certainly much less hackable than ballot boxes, which have been known to be stolen, switched, or even destroyed. Concluding this, electronic voting machines, that is EVMs, play a very crucial role in the democratic process of India, ensuring fair, efficient and transparent elections. The 2024 general election for 543 Lok Sabha seats will be held in 7 phases that will begin from April 19 and continue till the 1st of June. The results will be announced on the 4th of June. Now, don't forget to exercise your right and do go and vote.